Hello everyone, yes, I am not dead. I took a little hiatus due to a lot of weddings, moving, and all of that. I've been out for about a month, but now I'm back. I'm going to do something that I haven't done before on this channel. I'm going to do a quick catch-up. I'm going to talk about films and TV shows that have come out mostly in July over the summer that I didn't have a chance to talk about. So it's going to be kind of rapid fire, something I didn't really want to do, but I kind of have to. I don't have the time to make these individual reviews anymore. So here we go. The Obi Wan Kenobi series ended in June or July, I believe, and it starred Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen. And for me, being a huge Star Wars fan, I was excited for this series, but at the same time, someone who doesn't really like the prequels, I had mixed feelings for it. But I will say, Ewan McGregor was the best part about the prequels, and having him come back as Obi-Wan was a delight to see. Hayden Christensen back as Darth Vader, even though he's in the suit, it's not really Anakin, was a nice feeling too. And so I did have some expectations for this series, even though I haven't really loved any of the Disney Star Wars stuff, except for The Mandalorian. And Obi-Wan Kenobi I thought was overall just fine, which is a bummer. But I don't think it's bad. I just don't think it's amazing by any means. It does have one of my favorite moments ever in a prequel thing for Star Wars. This takes place in between episodes 3 and 4, and there's something there that was amazing. It's the best scene we've ever seen with Ewan McGregor and Hayden Christensen. I wish we got more of that. This is a series that just looked really fucking cheap, and for a billion-dollar Star Wars project, that's fucking embarrassing. But overall, I just think it could have been shorter. It could have been a movie. If it was a movie, I think it would have been a lot better. But I just think it was fine. It was just fine. I don't get why online people either have to love the thing or hate the thing. There's no in between. It was just fine. I'm going to give Obi-Wan Kenobi 7 Davey Daves.
By the heroes and fuck!
The Boys Season 3 just ended, and I was so excited to talk about this series. This is one of my favorite series on television right now. I've been really exhausted by a lot of the Marvel stuff. To be completely honest, someone who loves the MCU, I've been exhausted by that, and Star Wars, and really all the superhero stuff. But The Boys shows that it's not really superhero fatigue. It's just the type of content you put out there when it comes to superhero, because The Boys feels refreshing and it's a superhero show. And Season 3 of The Boys, I don't think is my favorite, but it's close. And that has to do with the introduction of the character Soldier Boy, which was one of the best additions to the show. He was so fucking funny. And overall, it felt like the stakes were a little bit higher in this season. And some people feel like there is a little bit of repetition when it comes to The Boys, especially when it comes to the finale of this season. But I think a lot of things were really set up well. And I'm excited to see how Season 4 is. I just think the season was ferociously paced. It was one of the best seasons of the show. Is it the best? I don't know. I'd have to think about that. But it's just nice to know that the show isn't letting up anytime soon. I'm going to give Season 3 of The Boys 9 Davey Daves.
You have lost.
Stranger Things 4 is concluded around the 4th of July. It was split into 2 parts, but it was really like 2/3 and then 1/3. But also it was like split into half because the last 2 episodes were really fucking long. But Stranger Things 4. I thought Stranger Things 4 was probably the second best season of Stranger Things. I do get people's complaints that it has felt a little repetitive. There's something spooky going on in the Upside Down. Will is doing something and we got to stop it. This season feels a little bit different. There's actually a face to the villain, and I do appreciate when shows try to connect everything together from seasons 1, 2, and 3, now 4, try and connect it all together to a cohesive conclusion. But I will say with Stranger Things 4, I think they did a good job for the most part, and there are little hints that happened in between seasons 1 and 3 to show this conclusion in Season 4, but it does still feel like the writers are writing as they go. I don't know if this was the overall big picture that they planned when they made Season 1 in the first place. I don't know if they just thought Season 1 was going to be a miniseries and they got so popular, but I have to say that it does sometimes feel like the writers are connecting things as they go along, where it didn't feel like it was this bigger picture thing that they imagined. Now, I think they did a good job of trying to connect everything. And overall, I thought this season was really exciting. It was definitely the most different season we've seen of Stranger Things. I think all the characters had good arcs. There were some amazing performances that we've seen. Yes, the complaint is everyone's a little bit older now, and there's nothing you can really do about that. My biggest complaint about this season is that there are some other storylines that get thrown in the back seat. I feel like Will and Mike and all of them, they don't really do anything. And then there's a subplot with like the Proud Boys. They show up and they just start fucking beating the shit out of people. And I thought that was stupid. I think if you get rid of that, get Mike, Will, and John and all of them involved a little bit more, I think this could have been the best season of Stranger Things. And I do like how it concluded. It's something that we haven't seen yet in Stranger Things, and I'm excited to see where it goes in season 5. I'm going to give Stranger Things 4 8.5 Davey Daves.
You'll be getting a call from my supervisor asking how my service was.
5 stars, Angel, 5 stars.
Nope. Yes, we're going to talk about movies now. I just talked about all the TV shows, but let's talk about Nope because I fucking love Nope. Nope was one of my favorite movies this year, and to no surprise because Jordan Peele is one of my favorite directors out right now. I love anything that is original, even if it's fucking weird, even if it doesn't make any sense. I just love originality, and when it's executed as well as Jordan Peele does movies like this, it is something you have to go see. And Nope is one of the more different Jordan Peele movies. This is a horror movie, but at the same time, it's more of like an epic. It is the message of how we want everything to be a spectacle. And there are a lot of underlying meanings in this film that I think on second viewing, you're really going to appreciate. And just how this film is shot and how it looks, it's masterful. Jordan Peele, I don't care what anyone says. If fucking Logan Paul said the movie sucks, fuck you, Logan Paul. I don't care. It's one of those things where Jordan Peele is making all these original stories, all these original movies, and they're making a lot of money, so obviously people like this shit, and I just want him to continue to do this. It feels like long Twilight Zone episodes every time he makes a new movie. It's a new weird idea that on paper sounds like it probably wouldn't be very good, but Jordan Peele takes it and makes it wonderful. The performances here are amazing. Keke Palmer was so fucking funny. She was definitely the standout. It was one of my favorite movies of the year, one of my favorite summer movies I've seen in a while, and I feel like if you haven't seen Nope, you should definitely go see it because it was worth it. I'm going to give Nope 9 Davey Daves.
Maybe not anybody.
The Gray Man, the new Netflix film starring Ryan Gosling and Chris Evans, and directed by the Russo brothers, the people that brought you Avengers Endgame, Avengers Infinity War, Captain America Civil War, Captain America the Winter Soldier, and recently Cherry. And I'm not going to lie, it kind of breaks my heart that I didn't like this film at all because the Russo brothers are from Cleveland. I think it's a cool story that they directed like the biggest movie of all time. They work with all these stars. I don't know. I really didn't like The Gray Man. I thought it was stupid. Just plain and simple. I think it was just horribly written. Like, I don't know if the Russo brothers should stay in the writing. I don't really know how much they were involved in writing any of those Avengers movies. Maybe they should stick to letting other people write the shit because there were some lines in here that were fucking awful, especially by Chris Evans. He kept calling people cupcake and pumpkin, and it was fucking dumb. And I think Chris Evans is a great actor, but here I don't know. I didn't think he was that great of a villain. And he's played assholes before, and he's done a great job doing that. That's why I was surprised here. I think Ryan Gosling was just fine. Everything in this movie just didn't feel anything special. The action here is good. It's well done, and that's what I really expected from the Russo brothers. But the overall story, plot, dialogue, everything like that was very below average, and it really was just annoying to watch. I think the Russo brothers should 100% keep directing movies, but I think maybe get a better screenwriter involved and you could probably get a better movie. I'm going to give The Gray Man 4 Davey Daves.
Whatever did this, I can kill it.
All right, the last movie I want to talk about. Nope, I miss DC League of Super Pets. I also miss Bullet Train. Maybe I'll go see those movies, but I probably won't make a video on them. The last movie I want to talk about is Prey, the new Predator movie on Hulu. And it's a prequel, takes place in the 1700s, and I really enjoyed Prey. I have never been that big of a Predator fan. I really liked the first film, but I never saw the second one. I saw Predators, which I thought was okay. And I never really liked any of those Alien versus Predator movies. I think those are extremely overrated, even though they're not really like perceived as very good. I think a lot of people just find nostalgia in those. And I will admit, growing up, those Alien versus Predator movies did have some sort of shine on our generation. I was like, ooh, the aliens and the predators are fighting. What a spooky movie. And we were very young when those coming out. So I get that. But overall, I just never thought Predator was anything that special except for that original film. And Prey, I thought, was just what it needs to be. It is a good movie. It's not great. It's not bad. It's exactly what it needs to be. You throw a predator in the middle of the 1700s, and what the fuck are people going to do? That's exactly what we're going to see. Our main character was fantastic. She has a great arc. There are things set up throughout the movie, so when she eventually does her thing throughout the rest of the movie in the final act with no spoilers, all that makes sense. And I've been seeing online people complaining, oh, what would a 100-pound girl do against a fucking predator? The thing is, it fought a fucking bear barehanded. What the hell is a fucking 300-pound man going to do to the predator? I think that's so stupid. I think this character was really well done. She's very observant. She understands how she needs to get out of certain situations. She learns and adapts. She's a hunter. And I just thought this was a very unique idea that I hope opens up the door for other Predator movies or even other movies like this. Like, hey, let's throw a Predator in the middle of like World War II and see what the fuck would happen. Like, I hope we get more ideas like this because it was a unique twist and it was honestly shot very well and just really well made. There's some exciting sequences. This movie isn't anything special. Like, you're not going to have some revelation about life seeing this movie. It was just fun, well-paced, well-made. And I really enjoyed Prey. And honestly, I'd like to see more movies like this. I'm going to give Prey 7.5 Davey Daves. All right, I think I'm caught up for everything that I've seen this summer. I honestly haven't seen Miss Marvel. I will watch that soon. I probably won't review it. I'm going to watch She-Hulk, which I probably won't review. Maybe I'll review She-Hulk. We'll see. I didn't review Hawkeye either. I don't know. I'll be honest, there's so much fucking Marvel shit. It gives me a headache. I've just been watching Sopranos. It's been fucking great. And maybe eventually I'll start reviewing those seasons again. I know I did season 1 and completely forgot the other seasons, but I've just been really enjoying The Sopranos. It's been great. There aren't much movies coming out this August now that I think about it. I'm probably going to see Beast next week, but overall, that might be like the last movie review I do in August. Maybe I will go see Bullet Train and review it. I don't know. But overall, let me know what you guys thought of the movies and TV shows I reviewed. Anything this summer that you've seen that you'd want to talk about that I didn't talk about, please let me know. I'd love to hear it. And thank you so much for watching. Click here to see more Dave's Takes.